Whenever you review history and you review the various empires that have gone, Africa, Iran, Iraq, Greece, Italy, Germany, and Britain and its partners. Um, you just gotta wonder, like, folks don't read history or don't study history or something. It's the same thing always happens. And you know, I asked my mom the question: how weaker nations will end up beating stronger nations? Because this is what the Bible showed. The Bible showed that Babylon was gold, but yet bronze was able to beat them. And the Bible does say that succeeding empire is going to be inferior. Now that inferiority, I'm not sure what it really means, because we are all humans, except that we've declined over time from the Babylonians to now. But it seems as if they have done some pioneering work, especially like Egypt. Africa started, agriculture and astronomy and medicine, brain surgery, mathematics. In other words, it seems as though Africa started organizing an informed society and support scholarship and research, etc. But they've done some things, they start beating up poor folks, and then bam, it's over. And the whole deal is not that the other one who beat them were necessarily strong. It's just they got weak. They start doing things that got them weak. They're not working hard, just relaxing and have more leisure. And I guess they're drinking and smoking everything they could find until they lost their mind and going into battle, and the enemy just knocked them out. And so today, I'm wondering. We have this war on terrorism going, and folks are kind of fighting the terrorists, etc. And I'm not even sure if that's the real enemy. The enemy is working with the terrorists as well. He's working with NATO, and he's trying to bring them to head so that they could destroy the country and put the world in a bad place, so that the Antichrist could come out and look good. Especially if people don't understand the Antichrist history, where they've done much more than the most heinous acts you could imagine. They've done some despicable things, and they're going to do more again. So that now here comes the sequester. No funding, this closing, that closing. I couldn't imagine if we were in a Syria war. I don't know what might have happened, but it seems to me that citizens of any superpower, I don't know who should be responsible, but somebody should be watching history, watching how things are developing, and try to advise folks differently. Find out folks wearing their pants down now, and you can't even talk to these guys. I saw a guy today looking so proud. If I go and say, "But why you wearing your pants down?" He might slap me, he might stab me, he might shoot me, he might beat me down, he might do all kinds of stuff. Because why are you talking to me like that? You disrespect me. Well, if you're moving with your pants down, I don't know what kind of respect you expect to have. So people are doing things to put themselves in a position, and then they have to fight now to really give an impression, so it's not like that. Folks smoking up everything they could find, and I'm not sure in the world today what percentage of people haven't smoked. That's the question. And perhaps those who've used some chemical or whatever unnecessarily might be in the 90s. I don't know, 90%. And so the bottom line is this: it's not the Muslims and the war on terrorism necessarily going to get folks. It's like individuals in America can do themselves such harm. Young people are excited, but when education becoming softer, you don't have to, do all these courses. Just do a few. You don't have to study nothing. Just come and party. Just show up. Just, be nice. Everything, you graduate. And then we discovering that when you have a superpower running, man, you got to get it best. People got to be working hard. People got to be working harder than others. People have to be dropping on the job. People sweating like France. And people asking, give me some more work, man. Oh, yes. And I said, go and rest. No. I want to work more. I love my country. I want it to go forward. So, with the sequester, it's the Americans who are putting the nation in a problem. But it's not that the time is right. If the time were right, this is what the enemy don't understand. He thinks that he controls things, and when he says this, it's going to happen. But God is holding back things. Because I've seen people have done a couple of things that could have brought this world to an end already, or attempting to, but some way, somehow, something always, throws a wrench in the wheel, and everything stops, or don't go the way that it is prescribed or should go. For example, like the war on terrorism, the Iraq, Afghanistan thing out there. If them boys had like 4 more years, the world might have collapsed. But just the time they left, and then Obama came on, and things, stabilized and got a little better. And it's not great yet, but folks are still nagging. We want it to collapse. One guy's telling me a couple Sundays ago, I say, I would like to do this. He tell me, no, don't do nothing. I want to see America collapse. Well, I think he's FBI, because basically what's happening here is that I have some ideas, and they don't want me to get a play to say things that would even help America, simply to keep me down. Perhaps they hope that I might talk about it, and so somebody, because the same guy, he has a bag on his side, and I think he has a tape recording there. He's trying to tape what I'm talking about, so that without giving me the play, when I have the idea, they're going to take it and give it to some white boy or somebody else, and they're going to shout about it, and hopefully the objective might be achieved while I'm not even getting a play. But what's happening is this: when God gives me an idea, I don't care who it is, you can't steal it. If I give it to you, it's good, but you can't come and steal my ideas and hoping it'll work for you. For example, like clean coal burning technology. The guys that stole it from me and run me out of town, I mean, the world is still being polluted. They're making a couple of dollars over there. But I hope that if I were pioneering the thing and continuing it, I would seek that the whole world could, use to get better. Okay? So, but this guy now, as I was saying, he's telling me that, man, listen, man, I'm glad, let get hard, let collapse, let yeah. And, I watch him in his face, because as soon as I saw him, I know he's FBI, I know he's kind of on some kind of game. So I started calling him the congressman, and so on, and give him a high play. But whenever I'm, working on something, and the FBI know about it, he always come wearing his little side bag. And I think he has a tape recording there, trying to, find out what I'm talking about or what I'm working on. So, compared with Osama bin Laden, and compared to these guys that have the sequester going on the, shutdown government, I wonder who is more effective in destroying the country. That's my question.